Okay, it was just clicked.
Okay, should I start?
We are live.
Yes.
Good morning and welcome to the Savannah Chatham County Public Schools post-secondary event month. In the spotlight today, we are having colleges. It's a College Wednesday. And I'm very excited to say that we have representatives from 15 different post-secondary institutions. Again, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you, our families, our students and parents for watching us live on YouTube. My name is Vesna Vramovsky. I am a counselor at Islands High School, and together with Dr. Roden and Dr. Jones from Savannah High, counselors also, I'll be co-hosting this event. The format for the event will be as follows. Panelists will briefly introduce themselves and their schools. This will be followed by the set of predetermined questions that we prepared. Students will have at the same time opportunity to type in their questions in a chat section on YouTube. And also we'll ask you students to please click on the link that is posted, and you can mark your attendance that way. Without further ado, I'll ask colleges, the panelists, to please introduce yourselves. We'll go in alphabetical order, and we'll start with Albany State.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jalen Pope. I am an admissions recruiter here at Albany State University, which is located in Albany, Georgia. We are a four-year university, but we offer two-year programs, and we're the largest HBCU in the state of Georgia.
Thank you, Ms. Pope. Augusta University.
Good morning. My name is Jessica Rodriguez, and I'm an admissions counselor here at Augusta University, which is located in Augusta, Georgia. We offer over 150 undergrad four-year programs, and Augusta University offers the only dental college and public medical school in Georgia.
Thank you, Ms. Rodriguez. Columbus State.
Hi, I'm Laurie Aiken from Columbus State University in the second largest city of Georgia, which is Columbus, Georgia. We have four-year degrees, graduate degrees, PhDs, and also Nexus certificate programs in cybersecurity and film production. We are the state's only conservatory music program and the #1 funded travel abroad program.
Thank you, Ms. Akins. East Georgia College.
Hey everyone, my name is Kendall. I'm the admissions recruiter at East Georgia State College in Statesboro. We have 3 campuses, one, the Statesboro campus, the Swainsboro campus, and then we have one on Augusta University's campus. We have 2-year and 4-year degree programs.
Thank you. Kennesaw State.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, my name is Hannah, and I am an admissions recruiter from Kennesaw State University. We have 2 Metro Atlanta campuses, a Kennesaw campus and a Marietta campus. Both of these are about 30 minutes outside of the city of Atlanta and 15 minutes apart from each other. And on these campuses, you'll find about 150 different degree programs.
Thank you, Hannah. Middle Georgia State.
I'm Wesley School with Middle Georgia State University. We're located, our 3 residential campuses is Macon, Georgia, Cochran, and Eastman, Georgia. We are a 4-year state university. We do offer several associate degrees and a handful of certificate programs. And the thing we are unique for is our School of Aviation, which is the only 4-year aviation program here in Georgia.
Thank you. Georgia College.
Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Bryan and I'm an admissions counselor at Georgia College and State University in the historic city of Milledgeville, Georgia. We are a four-year institution and the state's designated public liberal arts university, which essentially means that we want to provide students with a well-rounded education to prepare you all for citizenship after college.
Thank you, Brittany. Georgia Southern University.
Good morning, everybody. My name is John Bowie. I'm the Multicultural Admissions Counselor here at Georgia Southern University. We do have 3 campuses located in Statesboro, Savannah, and Hinesville. They're all about an hour apart from each other in Southeast Georgia. We offer about 140 degree programs through baccalaureate, master's, and doctorate levels.
Thank you. Georgia State.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Molina. I am the counselor for Georgia State University. Georgia State is known as the largest and most innovative university in the state of Georgia. We're also very diverse as well. With 6 campuses total, we have over 54,000 students and over 250 degree programs for you to choose from. On our associate's degree side, if students are interested in going from degree to career, we do have an associate's in nursing and dental hygiene as well. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We go to Reinhardt University.
Hi, my name is Ivy Stang, and I'm an admissions counselor here at Reinhardt University. Here at Reinhardt, we are a small private liberal arts university, and we are located in Waleska, Georgia, which is about 45 minutes outside of Atlanta and 90 minutes outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. We are a 4-year college, and we also offer a number of graduate programs as well. Thanks.
Thank you. Savannah Tech.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tiffany Walter, and I serve as the Director of Admissions here at Savannah Technical College. We service 4 county areas. So we have our main campus here in the city of Savannah, but we also have our Pooler location, which is right outside of Gulfstream, and that location houses our aviation department. So we are really excited about that. We also service our Effingham County area as well as the Hinesville Liberty County area. We also host classes at our the education centers located on Fort Stewart. So we have lots of things that are going on here at Savannah Tech. We look forward to speaking with each of you individually. We offer programs, certificate programs, diploma programs, and 2-year associate degree programs.
Thank you. We are going to your neighbor, Savannah State University.
Good morning. My name is Dion Williams. I'm here at Savannah State University. I'm a mission processor here at Savannah State. Savannah State is the oldest public HBCU in the state of Georgia. We was founded in 1890. We have over 30 bachelorate degrees and 5 graduate degrees. We have a staff of about 145 students. Faculty, excuse me.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. University of Georgia, Tifton.
Hi, everyone. My name is Katie Murray, and I am the admissions counselor at the UGA Tifton campus. We are an extended campus of the University of Georgia, and we are located in South Georgia in Tifton. We offer degree programs from the College of Ag and Environmental Sciences, which is number 2 in the nation for colleges of agricultural sciences right now. We are known for our small class sizes and our hands-on learning opportunities for students to gain from our campus. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. University of Alabama.
Hello, everyone. My name is Russell Moore. I'm the UA regional recruiter for Southeast Georgia, and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. UA is located in the town of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, which is about an 8.5-hour drive from Savannah. We have almost 200 fields of study, and interesting fact is that more than half of our students come from outside the state of Alabama, and Georgia is the second largest state represented on our campus.
Thank you. University of West Georgia. West Georgia. Okay. I guess they're not able to be here today. Valdosta State.
Good morning. My name is Janelle Colazzo, and I am an admissions counselor here at Valdosta State University. We're located in Valdosta, Georgia, about 11 miles from the border of Florida, halfway between Orlando and Atlanta. We're known as a mid-sized institution. We just have over 12,400 students, so we offer over 100 programs of study, certificate programs, and a handful of graduate programs as well. We're really well known for our American Sign Language program. Our four-year program is the only one in the state and one of 30 in the nation. And I always like to share, we are named ESPN's Titletown USA.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Colazzo. Thank you very much all for presenting your colleges and for introducing your schools. Did I miss someone?
You wanted to say the best for last. That's the University of North Georgia.
North Georgia, okay. All
Sorry,
right, sorry about that.
Okay, so my name is Greg Keelan. I'm the Recruiting Operations Officer and the Army ROTC Scholarship Manager at the University of North Georgia. We're a four-year liberal arts college here on this campus, but we have 5 campuses across the entire north half of the state, everything from associates to doctoral degrees. But what makes us unique here is that we are one of only 6 senior military colleges in the entire country, and we produce about 100 Army officers every year. There are scholarships that come with that, and you can study whatever you want. We're known for the first cyber bachelor's degree in the state, the only forensics, criminal justice forensics program in the state, and we're the only college in the nation that has a law enforcement officer certification program that goes in conjunction with your criminal justice study. So lots of different options, and the Army doesn't care what you study.
Thank you so much, everyone. So we can.
Sorry, Georgia Institute of Technology also. Sorry, we must have passed over me. But my name is Caroline Cox, and I am a senior admission counselor at the Georgia Institute of Technology. We are a 4-year institution, and we are a mid-sized institution as well, located in Midtown Atlanta. We have 36 majors and 6 different colleges, and I'm excited to be here with y'all today. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Ms. Cox, and I'm sorry I missed you. Did I miss anybody else? Okay. All right. So first set of questions will pertain to the application process. The first question is, what is the application deadline for your school? Do you have specific deadline, early action, early decision, or is it a rolling admission? You can answer, we can do by alphabet again, and there's going to be just a short answer. Albany State.
Yes, so if you plan on coming into Albany State for fall 2021 semester, the deadline to apply for admissions is June 1st. If you plan on coming to Albany State for summer 2021, the deadline to apply is April the 1st.
Thank you. Augusta University.
So if you're applying to join us here at Augusta University for spring 2021, the deadline is December 1st. For summer 2021, it's April 15th. And for fall 2021, early action deadline is November 15th. And then our general basic deadline is July 1st.
Thank you. Columbus State.
At Columbus State, you can apply for fall 2021 through June 1st. However, scholarships for any of the servant leadership or honors programs are definitely going to need to be in by January 31st. Thank you.
Thank you. East Georgia.
So for spring semester, we're looking at about December 15th for traditional students. For spring, for fall, August, and the August 6th. And then we have some different dates for our international students. So spring of 2021 is November 15th. For summer 2021 is May 2nd. And then for fall is July 1st.
Thank you, Kendall. Georgia Tech.
So for Georgia Tech, our early action deadline for Georgia residents is October 15th. So that has passed. Our non-Georgia residents early action deadline was November 2nd. So our regular decision deadline is January 4th.
Thank you. Kennesaw?
So at KSU, if you're looking at the fall 2021 semester, November 2nd was our priority admissions deadline. So if you applied by November 2nd, you have until November 16th to get us your required documentation for a decision in the month of December. But outside of that, we'll continue to offer decisions until June 1st.
Thank you. Middle Georgia State?
Good news, no application deadline for us, but do apply early as there are deadlines for scholarships, and you must be accepted to the university to apply for scholarships.
Okay, I'm sorry, you were breaking up a little bit. I'm not sure if our students were able to hear.
Okay, sorry about that. No application deadline for Middle Georgia State.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So no application deadline for Georgia, for Middle Georgia State. Georgia College and State?
Yeah, so we just passed our early action deadline of October 15th. So students who applied at this deadline will receive their decisions back around Thanksgiving holiday. And then we move into a regular rolling cycle, January 1st through April 1st, where we review files on a monthly basis. So absolute latest is April 1st.
Thank you. Georgia State University.
Our priority deadline is December 8th for students who want an early decision, want to be considered for honors, and be considered for our merit scholarships. And our regular deadline is not until April 1st.
Okay, is your early decision binding?
It is not binding.
It is not binding. Thank you, Ms. Molina. Georgia Southern.
So we offer rolling admissions, meaning we will get your decisions to you as applications and supporting documentation comes in. We do have priority deadlines for spring would be December 1st. Summer and fall would be May 1st, but our scholarship deadline for the fall is February 1st. So if you plan on applying for scholarships, apply by February 1st.
Thank you. Reinhardt University.
So we work on a rolling admissions as well. So technically, as long as classes aren't started, you can feel free to apply anytime. That being said, our housing and our orientation dates are on a first come, first served basis. So you'll want to apply before May if you're interested in housing. And for scholarships, you'll want to apply before March if you're interested in applying for any of those.
Thank you, Ivy. Savannah Tech.
Savannah Tech has rolling admissions as well. However, we do have priority financial aid and admissions deadlines for spring. The deadline is December the 11th. For summer 2021, the priority deadline is April 30th. And the priority deadline for fall 2021 is July 30th. Currently, we are hosting a free application opportunity, so you can apply for free right now for our fall 2021 deadline until December 1.
Thank you. Mr. Williams from Savannah State.
At Savannah State, just like the other colleges, we have rolling admission as well. Our application is free. Our deadline for spring is November 15th. For summer is May 1st, and for fall is for June 30th.
Thank you. Ms. Murray from University of Georgia, Tifton.
Yes, ma'am. We are a degree completion campus, which means that you would start and complete your core elsewhere and then transfer into our campus for the last 2 years. That being said, our transfer application for the fall 2021 semester is due July 20th.
All right, perfect. Thank you. University of Alabama, Mr. Moore.
Yes, we practice rolling admission as well. I urge students to complete the application process this month because admitted students will have access to our scholarship application until January 15th. If a student misses the scholarship application deadline, then we will still continue to take applications and supporting documents into the spring and early summer if necessary.
Thank you. North Georgia, I didn't miss you now.
Thank you. Because we're a senior military college and we have a super large ROTC Corps of Cadets, we have two admissions offices, one for cadets and one for undergrad admissions. So they, of course, have to have two different deadlines. Cadet admissions does rolling admissions with a deadline for fall 2021. The deadline is July 1st. Sooner is better, though, like everybody's saying. The sooner you get in, the more likely you are to be able to get access to scholarships and that kind of thing. For undergraduate admissions, if you don't want to be a cadet, for fall, the application deadline is November 15th for early action and February 15th for regular admission.
Thank you. And we have Valdosta State, Ms. Colasso.
At Valdosta State, we also practice rolling admissions as well. And then for our deadlines, for spring semester, we did already pass the priority financial aid deadline of November 1st, but our admissions application deadline is December 1st. For summer semester, to be eligible for scholarships, that deadline is April 3rd, but our deadline is also April 3rd. And then for fall semester, you want to make sure that you apply before March 3rd of next year, but our application deadline is May 1st. Or excuse me, for a priority financial aid, it's May 1st. Our application deadline for fall is August 2nd.
Thank you. Thank you all. The second question is, how do students apply to your school? Is it through Georgia Futures, Common App, any other way? Just please, you can just answer in any order. Let's try it this way. Just try to mix it up a little bit, see how it goes. So, Albany State, you can start, Ms. Pope.
So you can apply to Albany State two ways, through Georgia Futures, and you can also apply to ASU on the Common Black College application app.
Thank you.
Here at Augusta University, if you are applying as an incoming freshman, you will fill out the Common App, but if you're interested in dual enrollment, you will fill out our Georgia Futures app.
All right. So for freshman application, it's going to go.
It will be through the Common App.
Common App. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, here at Columbus State University, you can go through Georgia Futures or go directly to the Columbus State University website and fill it out there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Georgia State University will take applications through Georgia Future, and it's free during November.
Okay, that was Georgia Future, correct?
Yes, Georgia Futures, and you can also put our website and it will link you to Georgia Futures.
All right, thank you.
For East Georgia State College, you will go on to Georgia Futures.
Thank you, ma'am.
For UGA Tifton, you can apply directly on the UGA admissions website using a transfer application.
For Georgia State University, students wanting to come to our Atlanta campus for our bachelor's degree side, we are only on the Common application.
For Georgia College and State University, we accept applications both on Georgia Futures and Common App and Company Preference.
Kennesaw State University, you can visit our website, or we're also found on Georgia Futures.
For Georgia Tech, you can apply through the Common application.
At Georgia Southern, you can either apply through Georgia Futures or go to our website, which will link you to our Georgia Futures application.
For Alabama.
For Reinhardt University, oh, sorry. For Reinhart, you can apply online through our website at reinhart.edu/apply.
For Alabama, you can only apply on our website, apply.ua.edu.
University of North Georgia has the Common App through Georgia Futures. SAT and ACT waivers can get waived the application fee.
All right, Savannah Tech is through our website, www.savannatech.edu, and click apply now.
At Savannah State, you can apply on the email, not the email, the email address, or the website, or you can do Georgia Futures.
Thank you. The next question is, what is the minimum GPA for the acceptance at your school, and how do you calculate it? Do you take all classes in calculation, or do you only look at core classes or academic classes?
All right, so for Albany State, we only look at academic classes. The minimum GPA is a 2.0. Now, since we are waiving test scores, if you want to get into the bachelor's degree program, you need at least in high school GPA of a 2.5 or higher to get into the bachelor's degree program. If you're between a 2.0 to a 2.49, you'll be admitted into our 2-year associate's degree program.
Thank you, Ms. Pope.
For Augusta University, we usually use a formula for test scores and GPA, but we are waiving test scores, so you need at least a minimum of a 3.0 GPA, and we only look at academic courses.
Thank you.
At Columbus State University, we offer a 2.5 GPA for admissions, and we only look at core classes also.
So at East Georgia, the traditional students that have graduated high school within the past 5 years, they must have at least a 2.0 GPA. A student may still be awarded presidential acceptance that's taken on a case-by-case basis if the GPA is below a 2.0 or if a GED has been earned. And then we go off of academic.
At Kennesaw State University, if you are applying to us with test scores, you'll need a minimum of a 2.5 academic GPA. And if you do not have test scores, you'll need a minimum of a 2.6 academic GPA.
At Georgia College, we really don't look at minimum GPA, but rather our middle 50% averages based off the core unweighted GPA. So these range from the 25th percentile, which is a 3.39 GPA, to a 3.89 GPA in the 75th percentile. Keep in mind, 25% above that, 25% below that, with a 3.6 being the very middle average.
For Georgia State University, we also follow an average for a freshman profile. It's a 3.3 to a 3.86 GPA. However, the Board of Regents does set a minimum for us. So I always encourage students to still apply if they're below that 3.3, as long as they have a 3.0 for Georgia State University. For their GPA, we are only looking at their academic, the core classes for their high school curriculum, and we are test optional as well.
At Georgia Southern, since we are test optional, if you have at least a 2.6 unweighted GPA, you do not need to submit test scores. But if you have a 2.5 to a 2.59 unweighted GPA, you will need to submit test scores.
At Reinhart, we are test optional as well right now. We like to see a 2.5 if you do not have test scores. If you do, feel free to submit them. We'll drop it down to a 2.25. And after that, it's on a case-by-case basis. We do only look at your academics or your core classes.
As a transfer institution, Uga Tifton is looking for 60 completed credit hours for college with a 2.8 collegiate GPA.
Since Alabama is now test optional, we look to see ideally that a student has a 3.0 GPA or better. We will accept a GPA off the school transcript if it is already on a 4-point scale. If it's on a 0 to 100-point scale, we will convert those grades to quality points, 0 to 4, and calculate a GPA for you.
At Savannah Tech, we are probably one of the unique places because we do not necessarily require a high school minimum GPA for a lot of our programs. Some of our programs, particularly those are certificates, do not even require a high school diploma for completion. So it really depends on what program you're entering in. If you're going at the associate's level, we do ask that you have at least a 2.6. We are test optional currently. So if you are going into certificate or diploma level programs, you just have to prove that you have completed high school.
Georgia Tech. I'm sorry, you can go.
Currently at Savannah State University, we are test optional as well. You have to have a 2.5 if you do not have test scores. If you do have test scores and they meet the minimum requirement, you only need a 2.1 grade point average. And we take core classes as well.
And at Georgia Tech, we use a holistic review process when reviewing applications. So we do not list a minimum GPA for students. You can see our average GPA for our incoming class listed on our website if you would like to.
Thank you. So,
and for Valdosta State, we are currently waiving test scores for 2021, so our minimum GPA requirement is a 2.6. And that we only look at your core classes, unweighted GPA.
UNG is very similar. Core classes, unweighted GPA, 2.8 without test scores, 2.4 with test scores, although there are minimum test scores you have to meet in order for that 2.4 to work. So best thing to do is shoot for a 2.8, whether you got test scores or not.
Thank you. So basically you answered my next question, which was, are you guys going test optional, which seems like you all are for the fall 2021. So I would recommend that students really go on the website, on the admission page of the colleges they do choose to apply to, and they will get the most accurate information on the GPA, depending on if they took SATs or ACTs or not. I will pass the torch now to Dr. Jones, and she will ask next set of questions. Dr. Jones, thank you very much all.
Good afternoon, everyone. So the next set of questions that I'm going to ask, I know that some of your answers will be similar. If your answers vary, please feel free to unmute, but for the sake of time, we don't necessarily have to go through each and every institution. My first question is, am I able to transfer from a 2-year institution to a 4-year institution for those that are 4-year institutions?
Yes, you can do that. You just need to submit your college transcripts, and at least for Georgia Southern, you need to have at least a 2.0 on your transferable credits.
At Georgia Tech, you can as well transfer into Georgia Tech. There are different course requirements depending on the major that you're interested in, and various GPA requirements as well. So definitely visit our transfer admission website if you're interested.
Yeah, very similar with Georgia State. Maybe for a lot of us, that 30 credit hours at the institution that you attend is going to be important for you to be considered a true transfer student, and for us to only need your college transcript. If you want to come in as a transfer student to Georgia State, you just need a 2.5 minimum GPA.
And I wanted to jump in with Savannah Tech. We are not a 4-year institution. We are a 2-year institution, but we do get this question a lot. Does technical credits transfer to the 4-year institutions? And if you are going into taking your academic course, Savannah Tech does offer 28 courses that are transferable to any University System of Georgia school. So yes, if you are taking your academic courses in a degree level program, they are transferable to the 4-year institution.
Yes, and I just wanted to add, at Georgia College, we are very transfer friendly. We have articulation agreements with Gordon, Georgia Highlands, and Georgia Military College. And we also have a transfer admissions counselor who works specifically with transfer, transient, non-traditional students.
Okay.
At Reinhart, we do allow transfers as well. For specific courses, if you're wondering if a course transfers, look on our transfer admissions page. We also have a transfer admissions counselor that can answer any questions along the way, but we do take most classes.
At Valdosta State, very similar. We do allow transfer credits, 30 transferable hours, and you must have a 2.0 on all completed coursework. So we'll just need your transcript from any college that you attended. And we also have a designated admissions counselor for those transfer students.
Yeah, I'll echo what a lot of people said. At Kennesaw State University, you need a 2.0 and 30 completed transferable credits. We do have a tool on our website where you can plug in all the classes you've taken and see exactly how that will transfer to KSU.
Okay, thank you. Next question. We have a plethora of accelerated students who are participating in dual enrollment programs. Does your institution accept dual enrollment courses? I'm seeing a lot of yes.
Yes.
Dual enrollment courses. If you dual enrolled at Georgia Southern, there's a form you just need to fill out to be a continuing student. You do not have to apply for admission again. But we will need your transcripts from the colleges you dual enrolled at if you didn't dual enroll at Georgia Southern. And you'll apply as a freshman. You'll just be a freshman with joint credit.
Mm-hmm.
So very similar to Georgia Southern, Reinhart also allows dual enrollment credits. It's mostly your core classes. So to get an exact idea of what transfers, just talk to our registrar's office. We also have a list of core classes that will transfer, and you'll be a first-time freshman here.
At East Georgia State College, as long as the student received those credits at an accredited institution, East Georgia will accept them as college credits as long as we offer an equivalent course.
At Georgia Tech, we do accept a lot of dual enrollment credit. We have a really great transfer equivalency table on our website. So check out to see if the courses that you took and what college you took them at, if they will transfer. That also applies to students interested in transferring to Georgia Tech, going back to the previous question as well.
University of Alabama. If you search on our website for transfer equivalency, it will take you to a site maintained by our registrar's office where you can look by college or university and see what past courses students have brought in via dual enrollment or as transfer students.
Okay, and the last question I have, does your institution offer scholarships and are they only merit-based?
Middle Georgia State University offers scholarship opportunities to students. You do have to be accepted to the university through admissions, and that deadline is January. They are both, some are merit and some are need-based. You just submit one scholarship application for consideration.
So for Albany State, it's kind of similar. We do offer need-based, merit-based scholarships. For our institutional scholarships, you do have to be admitted into ASU first, but when you get admitted, you will have access to our scholarship portal to apply for institutional scholarships.
For Georgia State, that's very similar. Our merit scholarships are through our admissions application, so that priority deadline of December 8th will be important. However, outside of that, once you're accepted to Georgia State, we also have a scholarship resource center. They have a scholarship page for you to be able to find all of the other opportunities that we offer from Georgia State through there.
At Reinhart, we offer both academic and achievement scholarship as well as need-based. You can look online at our website to see what all scholarships that we have to offer. But for institutional scholarships, you'll have to be admitted first. So that's why even though we're on rolling admissions, I encourage students that are looking for scholarships to apply by March. We also have prestigious scholarships, athletic scholarships, and even a Hagen Scholarship, which is if you are of the Methodist faith.
At Columbus State University, we also definitely have the achievement scholarships that are part of the application process that you will be put into for those. We do have the state's only conservatory music program and theater program, so there are scholarships that are based on students who audition for those areas also.
Universities.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'll go. Kennesaw State University's application opened on Sunday. So that is open until March 1st. We have need-based, academic-based, merit-based scholarships, tons to choose from. You fill out one application and we'll match you with everything KSU offers that you're applicable for.
At Georgia Tech, we offer merit-based scholarships from our admission department. That deadline is our early action deadline. So for Georgia students, that was October 15th. If you are interested in being considered for need-based aid, make sure you get your FAFSA, CSS profile, GT-app in before January 31st.
For Valdosta State University.
At Augusta University, we offer a large amount of Okay, here at Augusta University, we offer a large range of scholarships, anywhere from merit to need-based. I like to tell students, make sure you get those scholarships in before February 1st.
Okay. For Valdosta State University, we do offer over $5 million in scholarships each year from academics, athletics, and majors of interest. Specifically for the Office of Admissions, we do have merit-based scholarships. So we want to make sure that you apply with your test scores. We'll need that before March 1st deadline. And then how it works is once we receive all of your information, if we see that you are eligible for one of our scholarships, we'll actually reach out to you via email to invite you to apply. So there's nothing that you really need to do in regards to merit-based other than apply, get an acceptance, and make sure that we have your test scores.
University of North Georgia is we have to do things the hard way. We have leadership scholarships through both the undergrad admissions office that has their own, and cadet admissions office has its own leadership scholarships. We have 42 full ride scholarships that we offer for cadets and ROTC scholarships to the tune of something over $1.5 million per year as for incoming freshmen. In addition to all the FAFSA stuff and everything else you can get needs-based through the financial aid office.
Okay.
At Savannah Tech, we do offer scholarships as well. For the fall, our scholarship deadline has not come about. We have not offered the scholarship application for our fall students as of yet. However, just check the website. You will be able to see that information. The scholarship deadline will be July the 30th, but the scholarship application will not open until the spring.
Okay, thank you. I will pass the torch to Dr. Roden.
Got it, Dr. Jones. Thank you. All right. So at this point, what I would like to do, I'm going to ask the panelists one of my questions, and then I'd like to turn it over to hear from the students. Panelists, I will send out the remaining questions to you all for you to answer those questions. And then students, that information will be shared with your counselor so you can get that information. So my question is just due to the current circumstances, is it required for students to remain or stay on campus?
Go ahead, Dion.
Okay, at Savannah State, we have hybrid classes and we have classes in person. So it's not required that you have to stay on campus, but you do have to be on e-learning, which is our web-based communication.
So at Reinhart, you're not required to stay on campus. If you did test positive, it's up to you if you choose to go home, or you can quarantine in our campus area designated for those who tested positive. We also offer online classes that's 100% online if you want to take that route. We also offer hybrid classes, and then classes that are in person will discuss with your professor if you need to miss class. They are very flexible to help you out with your coursework.
Okay.
Since UGA Tifton is a transfer only campus, we actually don't have on-campus housing. So no, you're not required to stay on campus here.
Same as Savannah Tech, no housing.
All right.
For Georgia State, freshmen are not required to live on campus at all. So it's really optional for them.
Okay. Thank you all for answering that question. And again, I will share that with all of the students. Now, let's get over to you two because we want to hear directly from our audience, our students. So the first question is for Georgia Southern. How much is the SOAR fee, and when are students notified if awarded of scholarships?
The SOAR fee right now, with it being virtual, is just a $25 fee for SOAR. And our scholarship application does not close until February 1st. So you'll find out after that date whether you've been awarded a scholarship or not.
Okay, thank you so much. A student asked, how can, and this is for all of the colleges, how can I make my application stand out? So if one of the colleges would like to answer, and then we could just piggyback from there.
I'll go ahead and answer. So we're a holistic institution, much like Georgia Tech and UGA. So we'll accept items such as a resume, teacher letters of recommendation. We also have 2 personal essays that are about 200 to 300 words each that just give us a deeper dive into who the student is as an individual. And I recommend, even though those are optional, not the essays, but the resume and letters of recommendation, I recommend wherever you apply, just go that extra mile, take initiative to make your application look all around really good, because it says a lot about you taking that initiative.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate that answer. Another question is, when will students who have already applied to your college be notified, and how are they usually notified?
I'll say from Columbus State University, once you apply and get in your current high school transcript along with your application, it takes about 2 weeks for most of our application paperwork to get through the process. So you can know in as soon as 2 weeks.
At Georgia Tech, if you applied early action and you're a Georgia resident, you will be notified mid-December or so. Our non-Georgia early action residents will be notified in January. If you apply regular decision, you will be notified mid-March.
At East Georgia State College, we have 3 admissions recruiters, and every day we are getting the applications that are submitted from the previous day, and then from then on, we are in constant communication to make sure we get the documents that we need in order to get you an acceptance package.
At Valdosta State, we typically will notify you within 7 to 10 business days of receiving all the required information, and we'll notify you via email. A letter will be sent to you, and then your designated admissions counselor will reach out to you as well.
At Reinhart, we let our students know within 48 business hours after we've received your 1-year application and to your high school transcript or any dual enrollment credits that you might have, or transfer if you're a transfer student. And after that, we will send you a letter in the mail. You will get an email and a text message if you've marked for text messages, and a phone call if you wish to have a phone call just to ask any further questions.
Okay.
At Kennesaw State University, you will get an email and a letter in the mail. If you've applied by our priority deadline, which was Monday, you'll get an admissions decision within the month of December. But typically outside of that, you look at about 4 weeks for a decision.
Okay, thank you. We had quite a bit of questions regarding knowing when they have gotten acceptance and hearing from there. Another question, this is specifically to Georgia Southern. How do I know if my Google form college application went through if at the end of it, it did not show a completion screen?
Did you say Google form college application?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna assume you mean your continuing student form. if you dual enrolled at Georgia Southern. That's the only Google form application type thing we have. That usually takes about 2 weeks, but you can notify or you can reach out to your admissions counselor if you have some questions, and we'll let you know. But if you were accepted as a dual enrollment student, if you fill out that form, you're probably just going to continue as a student. So no real need to worry about that.
Okay, thank you. And another question is, if students have waited a little over a month after they have applied at your school and they have not heard anything, is it okay for them to contact the school to follow up? Okay, I see a
Yes,
lot of
definitely.
heads
Definitely do.
shaking. Okay, that is great. It looks like those are all of our questions that are in YouTube at this point, and we have roughly about 5 minutes. So what I would like us to do, again, students, we are going to, again, ask all of our panelists to answer these questions, and we will share this information with your counselor. All right, panelists, we're going to put you on the hot seat for just a second. We do have about 4 minutes left, okay? So I'm going to ask you in your best 10 seconds, what would you want your students, what would you want applying students to absolutely know about your school that you have not shared with us already, okay? So I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to think about it, and then we're going to give you your 10 seconds, all right? All right, who would like to start?
I can start with Reinhart.
Thank you.
Our biggest thing is small class sizes. We're known for it. 13-to-1 student-professor ratio is going to allow you to network with your professors, get internships. You're not just a number, we'll know your name.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
I'll go. Savannah Technical College, we are the college that works. So if a four-year institution is not your thing right now and you want to go right into the job force, we have something for you. But we're also a great starting board so that we can get you transitioned into the four-year college of your choice.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Middle Georgia State University is the most affordable state university in Georgia, and we offer small classroom sizes of 18-to-1 student-faculty ratio.
Thank you.
At Georgia Tech, we are an extremely collaborative community, very innovative, and you will have a lot of great opportunities with co-ops, internships, and research.
At Uga Tifton, we have average class sizes of 8 to 10 students. So you get to be in a small campus atmosphere, but still get a University of Georgia degree, still be eligible for tickets to the games, and still participate in study abroad at the University of Georgia.
So as of fall 2021, East Georgia State College Statesboro campus will be on Georgia Southern's campus. So you definitely get the best of both worlds with the small class sizes, but then still getting to be part of a huge community.
University of North Georgia is similar. That's the best of both worlds. If you want to be an Army officer, you can't beat the program we have here, but you can be a civilian student, and you can do both. As a cadet, you get to do all the same things as civilians get to do. Small school up in the mountains, we're cooler and less humid than pretty much the rest of the state.
At Georgia College and State University, being the state's designated public liberal arts university, we want to make sure that our graduates have a very marketable skill set. So things like teamwork, networking skills, analytical reasoning, written and oral communication, knowledge of global issues. We want to prepare you well for that next step after college.
At Kennesaw State University, we have 2 Metro Atlanta campuses. So our Marietta campus is focused on those STEM majors, while our Kennesaw campus is focused on those liberal studies. So we have best of both worlds, and being just 30 minutes outside of the city, it's a more suburban area with access to all of the things that being close to Atlanta provides with that real world job experience that you're looking for.
Okay.
At Georgia Southern University, we are a large-scale, small-field university. So when you're here, you're part of a family, you're part of a community that wants to see you succeed.
With Georgia State University being in downtown Atlanta, you're able to study not only in the city, but also have access to all the opportunities that does provide with jobs and internships. We also provide a lot of student support services. So even though we are a large university, we'll be able to provide you that support from your freshman year all the way until you graduate.
At At Valdosta State University, you're going to get the best of both worlds, small, tight-knit family feel, but also feel like you are at a very large institution between our student life events, our athletics, our study abroad opportunities, and you're going to get a lot of the support that you will need to make sure that you succeed.
At Columbus State University, we also have very small classrooms. Our professors are people who work in their fields or did for many years. So you're going to get a lot of hands-on experience from people who are actually doing what they're going to be teaching you. We also have 2 campuses in Columbus. And so you're going to have the great downtown urban campus, but also a very traditional campus. They're within 5 miles of each other. You'll be using both. And we even have a phenomenal campus in Oxford, England that you can go to. We have a home there for our students and 30 countries that we send out travel abroad to. So just to give you a global perspective with a lot of people in the local community to help you get started on your career.
Likewise, University of Alabama also has a much smaller campus feel because the people there make all the difference. And at the same time, you also benefit from having a large national network of alumni to draw on for employment opportunities and graduate school opportunities in the future.
And also here at ASU, we offer many different internships. Fun fact, we're the only university in the state of Georgia that's nationally accredited for a forensic science program. We produce a lot of the nurses here in the South Georgia area.
All right, students, you heard it directly from the colleges.
Oh,
I forgot Savannah State. Okay, Savannah State, go ahead.
Savannah State University is very family oriented. We have a small classroom to teacher ratio, and we are 20 minutes away from the beach.
Beach.
Augusta University, sorry. One more. At Augusta University, we have a program that suits your needs and supports your innovations. So wherever you are on your academic journey, our community is waiting to make your mark. So please don't hesitate to contact us.
All right. Did I get everybody? Okay. Students, you heard it here first directly from the colleges. We hope that this information was very valuable for you. Again, we are going to ask our panelists to answer a few of those questions so we can get it out to your counselors so you can have it right there in front of you for when you are making these decisions. We want you well informed, and we want you making those decisions that are best for you and not that are just what your friends are doing. Okay, so again, we thank each and every one of our panelists for taking the time out to speak to the Savannah Chatham students. We thank our students for coming on and making sure that they are being proactive in their future. And again, I just want to thank everyone for their time. All right, so we're gonna end this now, and we're gonna share it out with you so that way, again, you'll have all of this information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.